Hey guys, how's it going? BCHD here to welcome back to yet another episode of the FIFA 19 Chelsea career mode. We're 5 seasons deep. It's episode number 3 and we are just fresh off Chelsea winning the Europa League in real life. They just defeated Arsenal 4-1 this morning. Woke up to it. Absolutely class. A Giroud masterclass. An Eden Hazard masterclass. It was all going down in Baku in Azerbaijan. What a win for Chelsea. This time we are focusing on the FIFA 19 career mode. Hopefully we can replicate Chelsea's in real life success with Maurizio Sarri in this season and win a different kind of European competition. That's right, Champions League. So if you guys go ahead and enjoy this video, make sure to give it a like. Comment down below if you're happy about Chelsea winning the Europa League. Hit that big red subscribe button down below. We are on our way to 10,000 subscribers. Follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description. Turn on post notifications. All that good stuff, guys. I'm in a good mood today. I don't know why. I'm just feeling it. We've got a game against Man City in the Carabao Cup quarterfinals, and then we move on to a busy December. It's always busy. We've got PSG in the group stage. That is going to decide our Champions League fate, so you don't want to miss out on that one. We're definitely going to play that. I'm looking towards this Arsenal game, maybe a bit of a replication of the Europa League final this morning, and then we have Man City away yet again, which I'm thinking of playing. A lot of the other games are pretty simple, pretty winnable. We have Everton at home, which I might think about, but then we move on to January, depending on if we go further into more cup competitions. It's going to depend on if we have more games in the January period, but that is what we have to look forward to this episode, with a game up against Manchester City at home in the Carabao Cup. This is the side going into it. I don't know if I'm going to change a few things. We're going to put Fabian in there because he has been impressing me lately with his performances. It's going to be the Spaniards in the midfield, Asensio and Fabian. But let's get straight into this one. Here we are. It's our favorite Stamford Bridge for the big occasion tonight. A big match up against Manchester City. We recently slapped up Liverpool in the Carabao Cup here, so let's try and do it again against Manchester City. We've got a bit of the away kits, the alternate kits. I want to switch it up for this game. We all know it's a big one. We versus Manchester City so many times every season, and it's actually a very winnable Carabao Cup. There's only Man United left and Spurs. The rest are quite small teams. Sunderland made it all the way to the quarterfinals, but we've got to get the job done here tonight. Gabriel Jesus looking ready for it as well. Let's get straight underway. You know how it is. Kylian Mbappe is going to start us off. Big boy Neymar. He's made it into the middle. Already Neymar's taken a strike. Edison's going to comfortably save it. He sees that run. It's going to be Asensio. He passes it through. Surely Rashford can stay on side. He one-on-one with Edison, and that's going to trickle its way over the line. Marcus Rashford puts it in between the Manchester City keeper's legs. And what a goal for the Englishman there. We get off to the perfect start. The number 39. I thought Asensio was going to pass that a bit earlier, but he had to wait. And Rashford held his run and finished it perfectly. One-on-one. The ex-Man United boy gets a goal against Manchester City. Put it through to Gabriel Jesus. We see the run. Is that Milinkovic-Savic? No, it's Asensio. He takes a strike, but it's going to go out for a corner. Oh, come on. Rashford sees the ball through to Gabriel Jesus. He's up against his former club today. He's going to cut it back. He sees Mbappe in the middle. Oh, that is just simple football. Classic Chelsea. Sarri ball in full swing today. And we are just outclassing Manchester City here at home. 2-0 up already. And what a passage of play that was. The two strikers linking up. And what a finish from Mbappe. Just dinks it in. Just touches it. That's all it needed. And it finished in the bottom left-hand corner. Sarri, love and life. Oh no, they've worked their way through. Tammy Abraham, our ex-striker, nearly gets a goal, but Donnarumma was alert. Milinkovic-Savic fancies one. Milinkovic-Savic, oh, perfection from Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. The Serbian at it again, scores an absolute cracker here against Manchester City. That is beautiful. That is sublime from our midfield diamond, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. SMS, he is really coming to fruition this season. And that is a peach of a goal. Kevin De Bruyne, they want one back before half-time. A big tackle in from Virgil van Dijk. We can't clear it. Casemiro still has it. That's not going to be a penalty. Continue it on. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, that is Marco Asensio. And that could have been a beautiful fourth from the Spaniard. And that is going to be half-time. 3-0 up. We're walking all over Manchester City. Can they turn it around in the second half? We're going to have to find out. But by the looks of things, we're headed into the semis already. Oh, that is beautiful. And Edison stopped an absolute wonder goal from going past him. Milinkovic-Savic, can he get a double? Yes, he can. Oh, it's off the frame of the goal as well. Foden's fresh off the bench. Oh, that is a gaping hole in our... Oh, it's always Mahrez. It's always Mahrez. Every time we come up against City, Mahrez never fails to score against us. I have no idea why. The Algerian winger just has an eye for goal against us, and he's done so as well here. We dragged out Virgil van Dijk. Our defense had a big gaping hole in the middle, and Man City took part in getting a goal back here. No, we've given the ball away. We've been a bit too cocky here, and Sergio Aguero gets Manchester City back a second, and now they're one goal away from the equaliser. 15 minutes gone. I thought the game was already done, but Man City had other ideas, and we're playing around with it at the back, and we've conceded a second here. 90th minute. Man City going to be on the attack here. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Watch them get an equaliser. No, Manu Garcia! Just goes wide, and surely we can run down the clock now. Donnarumma's going to boot this one upfield. Get it out of here, mates. Surely that is time. 92 minutes in, no more chances for Man City, and there it is. The referee blows the whistle despite a late scare in the last few minutes. We prevail with the 3-2 victory after being 3-0 up. It was a good effort for Man City to come back, but we were always going to prevail. And after that win against Manchester City, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic has pulled a little minor injury. He pulled his quad. He's going to be out for 2 weeks. So this is the side going to come up against 14th place Wolves in the Premier League at home. I mean, surely even the second side could dispatch of Wolves. It's going to be Sancho, Pogba, Arthur, Junior, Paquetá, Icardi and Hazard up top. The man who just absolutely destroyed Arsenal this morning. Icardi gets us underway in the 9th minute. The Argentine always scoring, stepping up these last few seasons. And surely we've got Wolves on the ropes here. 1-0 so far. Vinagre's gone off as an injury. I thought we had an injury there for a second. Wolves have done a few subs, and Adama gets the equaliser. Maybe not. Maybe we need to get the second. Mauro Icardi with the brace. Surely we can hold on and get the 3 points. We do, thanks to the Argentine. So this is the big one. It's a massive one. We need the 3 points up against PSG. This game is going to decide our Champions League fate. As you can see, Sporting sitting right beneath us. They're going to face Dynamo Kiev, who, are already out of the Champions League. So presuming they win that and we don't pick up points in Paris, we're going to be headed to the Europa League, and we don't have the chance to win the Champions League this season. So we need the 3 points away in Paris here. We need an away day miracle. This is the side going into it. Jovic and Mbappe starting up top, taking out Neymar for Dembele, and we're playing Eden Hazard, kind of a centre forward role. He's a man for the big occasion. He did it this morning, so I have faith in him. Fabian and Kante also in the midfield. We got a strong back three as well. So let's get into this one. It's a nervy one. It's a big one. PSG away. So it's a rainy night here in the French capital. PSG looking to finish off their Champions League group campaign off on a high. It's going to be a massive one. Obviously, we lost to them at home at Stamford Bridge. So can we redeem ourselves here against them away in France? We need to take the 3 points back to London if we have any hope getting out of this group with PSG. PSG are going to get us underway here. We're up and running. Full play from PSG, and Cuckoo finds the ball in. Wow, Donnarumma saves us there. Big run from him. Eden Hazard. It's going to be Jovic to slide it through to Mbappe, the former PSG player, and he's touched it on too heavy, man. Come on, Dembele. We know you've got the pace on you, son. Do it in France. Come on. Again. Eden Hazard. Just hit the ball. What are you doing, man? Williams. Oh, no. We've drawn out too many defenders. No, we haven't even cleared it properly. Virgil, man. Keep on making these defensive mistakes. And PSG have struck and punished us for it here in the Champions League. This be a disaster for Maurizio Sarri and Chelsea. Oh my gosh, no way. No way. Julian Draxler. We haven't cleared it. Virgil, terrible hit X on it. And Virgil van Dijk just hands it on a silver platter. I know it's my fault, but still. And then Draxler, just no chill, mate. Savage from the German. And we go 1-0 down. Jovic. Come on. Before half time. Marcus. Give it in the middle to Eden Hazard. No. What the flippin' heck was that? Come on. That's easy 1-1. Easy 1-1. Areola. The first time we've really tested him. It's your time to shine. What? Okay. They've called halftime right on the corner. Anyway, that's going to be half time. We've got a lot of work to do in the second half. Are they going to show us what the score is in the Dynamo Kiev game? It's 1-0 to Dynamo Kiev. So even if we screw up here, Dynamo Kiev are already 1-0 up. I know the second half still remaining. The Sporting have got work to do in the second half as well. So our Champions League fate is really going to be decided in this second 45. Come on, Jovic. What kind of run was that? But it's ended up in the path of Eden Hazard. Come on, finish that one, son. It's 1-1, baby. Grab that ball. We need another one. Eden Hazard, the man for the occasion. He didn't do much in the first half, but he's come up there one-on-one with Areola. Makes no mistake. What a goal from the Belgian. Our number 10 does it yet again in the Champions League. 1-1. Dembele. He's going to flick it in. Mbappe. Oh. Eden Hazard's going to go for it. Eden Hazard just wide of the post. And a sub coming on. We have Fabian coming off for Lucas Paquetá. Gives it off. Rashford finds Luka Jovic. Luka Jovic with a great ball in. Finish this group on top. And Virgil van Dijk's giving it away. Okay, that one wasn't my fault this time because that was a horrendous touch from Virgil van Dijk. And now we've conceded a goal. And I don't even know if Sporting Lisbon are up or if Dynamo Kiev is still winning. But we need a goal. We need it quickly because look at this touch. What is that doing? What are you doing, Virgil? Van Dijk, you've costed us 2 goals here. And Nkunku has just slide tackled the ball into the back. And we've conceded the second here in France. Virgil, big header. Come on. Jovic, 1-on-1. Get in, boys. 2-2. The Serbian Luka Jovic. When there's one Serbian missing, he is the one we turn to. What a ball. Eden Hazard, look at the way he just backs off from the defender. And with his back against the wall, he gets that through ball in. That's what we need. Eden Hazard with a goal and a crucial assist there. And it's a similar goal to what Eden Hazard did. He scored it, finessed it into the bottom right-hand corner. Areola couldn't do much about it. And now it's 2-2. Beautiful ball into fresh off the bench. Memphis Depay. Surely he's Eden Hazard for the double off the post, but it's going to be Marco Asensio. Get in, boys. A quick fire double from the Chelsea boys in Paris, and we find ourselves 3-2 up. We bought on Memphis Depay and Marco Asensio, and they've gone and done it here. Eden Hazard, unlucky shot off the post, but it fortuitously falls to the path of Marco Asensio, and oh, that was closer than I thought, but Areola gets a glove to it, can't keep it out, and Maurizio Sarri substitutes. That's how he makes his money, and we are 3-2 up, 88 minutes, we have to hold on. Surely, that is it. That is it. The referee blows for full time, and the boys are into the second round of the Champions League, the round of 16, the knockout rounds. How have we done that? I do not even know. Nkunku, I thought he ended our Champions League dream, but it is still alive, baby. It's well intact. Jovic and Asensio within 4 minutes of each other. That's got to be our game of the season, surely. And can we all just catch our breath for a second after that awesome finale? But even more news to top off that amazing result in the Champions League. The player of the year announced, the Ballon d'Or pretty much in FIFA 19 career mode. And it's our boy Mbappe getting the Ballon d'Or win. What a great achievement for him. He gets a personal accolade to his already massive long list of trophies he's won over the years at Chelsea, and he gets a Ballon d'Or to show for it. Alright, the second team is facing Watford away from home. We're currently still on top of the Premier League here by 3 points. Newcastle and Man City right behind us, but we go away to Vicarage Road. We go from Paris to Watford in the space of a week. What a run of fixtures we have here, but we are continuing on. Nothing much really happening in the opening, and what a way to finish it. Vinicius Jr., Dybala and Gabriel Jesus with the penalty to make it 3-0. We get the 3 points, the 3 goals and the clean sheet to take back to London. So we have these boys going out to face Everton at home. They're currently sitting in the relegation zone. Title challenges last season, I remember they were up in the top 4 at least, and now they've plummeted down. I do not know how after they got Richarlison, Onyekuru in there, Jumizi, and we get the 20th minute goal with Rashford. They got Diaz, Itzo, Mayele out right back, Jovic with the second, and we're just going to skip it. And Mbappe, Jovic, Dembele and Rashford with the goals. Gonzalez for Everton, but it's a 4-1 victory. And here is our round of 16 matches in the Champions League, and we get gifted with PSV in there. I mean, obviously, they're not an easy team, but compared to who we could have got, PSG got Juventus after finishing first. So, I mean, that is extremely lucky in our point of view. And it's the same side that had an absolute blinder of a game in Paris, going to face Arsenal here. They're sitting in 6th. They're 1 point away from the European places, but of course, it's a London derby. It's at Stamford Bridge. We're going to go ahead and play it right before January. It's in the Christmas-December busy period. So we're going to go and show why we deserve to win the title yet again. We're only 2 points ahead of Man City. So let's go get the 3 points at Stamford Bridge yet again. Stamford Bridge awaiting us again for a big London derby. All we want is the 3 points. A nice win for the home fans after our Champions League triumph. Let's get a nice, calm, collected win here against Arsenal. Apparently, we're one of the best defensive teams in the league there with only 10 goals conceded. Be quite shocked at that after Van Dijk's performance in Paris. But it's going to be Luka Jovic kicking us off here. Hazard. Oh, he finds Mbappe, and that is going to be the opener here. It's taken 18 minutes for us to break the deadlock, and it's the boy who won the Ballon d'Or this year, Kylian Mbappe, the best player in the world in this career mode, and rightfully so, 95 rated, and he's just killing it for us year in, year out. And what a finish from him. Strikes that one into the top right-hand corner, curls it in, and there's no way Bernd Leno is stopping our Ballon d'Or winner from getting the opener. Going to go back. Mbappe gives it off to Hazard. Hazard's going to have another go at it. Interception there. It's going to be Ousmane Dembele. And Leno reads it well. It's going to be halftime here. We're going to the break. 1-0 up. Mbappe. Fabian. Hazard's going to send it through into Luka Jovic. Oh, it is brilliant from the Serbian. What a strike to send us 2 goals to the good. And he's going straight to the Chelsea fans, giving them all high fives, going through the advertising boards. Luka Jovic, you can do anything. And that is simply brilliant stuff from Luka Jovic. Hits it on the volley, outside the boot finish. The Serbian, oh, that is as sweet as a nut, sweet as you like from him. And Leno had no chance there. It ascends into the top left-hand corner. And that is picture perfect from Luka Jovic. It's his 5th goal in the Premier League. What a goal. That's goal of the season. Another one. Luka Jovic, he wants to ensure the 3 points. None of the Arsenal defenders are catching up to him. And his shot hammers off the post. Oh no. Sanabria. The Paraguayan has just half the deficit here in added time. What a finish that was. Absolutely rockets into the top right-hand corner. Yet again, it's a defensive mistake. And that is an absolute beauty from Tony Sanabria. And that is full time. The last kick of the game was, in fact, that Arsenal goal. But we, thanks to Luka Jovic, still all 3 points here against Arsenal. 2-1 for Maurizio Sarri's men. Alright, the second team out for this one against Bournemouth away from home. We head to the South Coast on a high after that win against Arsenal. But can we do it against the Cherries here away at the Vitality Stadium? They still got a decent side in there. We get a great start. 11 minutes in, Rafael Varane heads us home. Oh, it's going to be a 1-1 draw. I thought we'd go on to win that one, but we shared the spoils with Bournemouth. Alright, so we've got 2 massive title-deciding matches here. It's going to be the first side going out against Newcastle at home. And I know, you're thinking, Newcastle at home, why are you putting the first team out? They're coming in 3rd. They're 7 points behind us, so we really need the win today with the strongest starting 11. We're going to get into this one. They lost to United. They lost to Swansea City, so they might be in a bit of a dip of form, but that man Virgil van Dijk gets us the goal in the 5th minute. We simulate it. It's comfortable 3-0. Luka Jovic with the brace. UEFA Team of the Year 2022 midfielders shortlist. Who could it be? It's all Chelsea boys. Pogba, Dembele, Neymar, and Dybala. Alright, you know what it is. We're playing at Manchester City for the 2nd time in this episode. This time in the Premier League. We're 8 points ahead of them, so it's a perfect chance away from home to increase the gap at Christmas. We're going to go ahead and play this with the 2nd team at the Etihad. It's a classic matchup here at the Etihad. Man City versus Chelsea, 1st versus 2nd, yet another title decider, yet another game we're up against Man City. That is the Premier League table. Can we increase our lead at the top? Let's find out. Lucas Paquetá. Oh, that is a beautiful ball. Gabriel Jesus can run on it. The Brazilian connection. Paquetá. Gonna give it through into Jadon Sancho, and that's a goal for young Jadon Sancho. Oh no, it's offside. No, not Mahrez. He always scores against us, but he's given it through to Tammy Abraham. And our former English striker gets the goal here right before half-time, I believe. Yes, it's the 45th minute. Tammy Abraham doesn't hold back in his celebrations. Loving life here. The City fans are doing the Poznan. It's all happening. Mahrez with the assist. He's always performing well against us for some reason. Pogba sees Gabriel Jesus. Pogba back to Paquetá. Vinicius Jr. fools the Man City defender. What a save from Edison. Oh, no, we can't. Yes, we can. Oh, Edison with another save. It's a brilliant double save from the Brazilian. And that is half-time. We're going to the break. We're 1-0 down here. Oh, this is beautiful play. This is wonderful. And Gabriel Jesus strikes against his former side yet again. We're running straight to the away day fans here. They've travelled up from London. And what a finish from Gabriel Jesus. Straight off kickoff. A beautiful piece of play there. Just tiki-taka football. And that is just scintillating stuff. The football of champions here. And Gabriel Jesus had no problems smashing that one into the top left-hand corner for the equaliser. Come on. Zedicati on the run. We're going to head it back. It's going to be Lucas Paquetá into his Brazilian mate in Vinicius Jr. That would have been beautiful from the Brazilian lads. Zedicati. Jadon Sancho. That's a beautiful lofted ball in. And it's yet again that man, Gabriel Jesus. He's done it. And what a ball in. What a header. It's just, I don't know. We've transformed to a different side in this second half. Jadon Sancho with the assist like he's been doing in real life. It was beautifully timed, beautifully lofted at the back post. Gabriel Jesus, yet again with no problems putting that past his countryman in Edison. Arthur, what a ball in. It's Lucas Paquetá. The Brazilians are running riot here at the Etihad. He's going to go for the finesse. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Jadon Sancho. He's made his way into the box. He's going to deliver another dangerous ball. And this time, instead of Gabriel Jesus, it is another South American in Mauro Icardi for the header. It's Cossade, and we are making the most of it. 3-1 up now in the 70th minute. A masterclass in the second half. Jadon Sancho now with 2 assists. And Man City don't know what's hit them. Arthur into Paulo Dybala fresh off the bench. And it's easy as you like on his weak foot. He's gotten the 4th. The Argentine straight after Mauro Icardi. What a performance in this second half. We've really showed up here. Oh, this is beautiful stuff. Gabriel Jesus, surely not for the 5th. It's absolute carnage here at the Etihad. It's number 5, a 5-star Chelsea. And that is it. A second half wonder performance from the Chelsea lads to get us a 5-1 victory. We're walking the Premier League at the moment. We're in cruise control of the Premier League. And hopefully, it's a Gabriel Jesus hat-trick, by the way, against his former side. It's his second hat-trick of the season. And hopefully, that's some form we can look forward to in the Champions League. We're about to head into 2023 here. We're in the round 3 of the FA Cup. We're up against Reading at home. We've had a lot of home games this episode, but this is going to be an easy, simmable one. Surely the second team can get the job done. Eden Hazard, Mbappe, Jovic heading out. Yeah, not even the second team. Surely the first team can get this out of the way. We're up against, I believe, championship side Reading. And we're going to skip it and get the 3-0 victory. Marcus Rashford and our Ballon d'Or winner, Kylian Mbappe, with the goals for 3-0. We're into the 4th round at the FA Cup. So after the FA Cup victory, we've entered January 2023. The transfer window has opened up. We got the semi-final up against Manchester United. The first leg in there, and then the second leg. I'm thinking we should end the episode off around the second leg. We're going to simulate the rest of the games in this episode, and we're just going to see how it goes. Actually, we'll just do it from the calendar. We're gonna sim up to this point here, the 18th of January, and then we'll start off next episode by playing at the game at Old Trafford against Manchester United to hopefully get our way into the Carabao Cup final. Anything you want me to do in the January transfer window. We've literally got no money, but yeah, let me know if you want to see any players down below, what you want to see do in the series, any suggestions or anything like that. And then obviously next month we got the Champions League. We've got another cup game there against Everton in the FA Cup, so fixtures are going to start heating up. The second half of the season is well and truly underway here. So how did we do against United? We won 2-0 at home, so we should be able to get past them at Old Trafford. We won 2-1 against Burnley, won 2-1 3-1 against Southampton, and now we are up against United in the semi-finals. We are going to end off the episode there, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy episode number 3. Episode number 4 is going to start off against Manchester United in the Carabao Cup second leg semi-finals at Old Trafford. But that is going to be it for me today. I've enjoyed this one. It's been a massive episode, guys. So if you did go on to enjoy it and made it all the way to the end, make sure to slap a like on the video, subscribe down below. We're on our way to 10,000 subscribers. Follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description. Turn on notifications so you never miss an upload on the channel. Comment down below on what you want to see me do in this series. But in the meantime, guys, I've been BCHD. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the very next episode.